Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for tuning in to ICRC Sports. Tonight we have a matchup between the Milford Eagles coming in at 2-3-1 in conference play and 4-4-3 overall, and Little Miami coming in also at 2-3-1 in conference play and coming in at 3-5-2 overall. And so both of these teams coming in right around the middle of the pack in ECC play, and the Little Miami Panthers trailing a little bit behind the Milford Eagles in overall play here. And so sit back, relax, and enjoy. We've got 80 minutes of soccer in front of us, so we'll do the best we can. Hopefully just you'll be able to sit back and enjoy. So go ahead and see if I can get some of the players listed off for you. Looks like defending the goal for the Panthers is O'Malley, and he is going to be senior there deep in the backfield, of course, defending goal. Up front, we've got, looks like Vlad Romanoff over there on left wing, Caleb Lance over here, or Caleb on left wing, and then on right wing we've got, sorry about that, Vlad Romanoff. And then rounding out the front line, we've got Cooper Shore. And then I don't know, their numbers are so small. But we are underway. And so very quickly, a clear deep into Panther territory. A little bit of eager ball handling there as we see an aggressive first effort there by the Milford Eagles. Little Miami with a free kick for the push off there. Little Miami trying to get their set in place. Going to be a good clear attempted cross interrupted by the Eagles. Oh, another push back there. And Panthers going to try and control the ball and move it back out from deep in their own territory. Trying to get some of those opening jitters out of the way for both sides here. Gunnar Hoffman contesting the advance by Milford, and that looks like it's going to be a throw in right there at the corner for the Eagles. And so Little Miami setting up their defense. And Carson Williams going to come in for the Panthers. Deep throw in into the middle of the field for the Eagles, and Little Miami trying to clear it out of there. Got an opportunity, but a little overwhelmed in the pursuit of the ball there. Back into Panther territory. Attempted cross, open shot on goal there, punched out by the Panther defender. So that'll be a corner kick. Eagles waiting for motion on their set here. Crossed all the way over to the right wing and then headed back in. Long kick. Trying to set it up for a defender, but or for a strike, but just a little bit too far deep there. So Little Miami with a good clear ahead at midfield. Gets it down deep into territory of the Eagles, but nobody home there to try and do something with it. So. Hoffman, the intended target there, just overshot him a little bit. Hoffman with a try at a centering cross. Brought back under control. Up into the box. And unfortunately, Little Miami unable to bring that one back down. And so Milford turns around and goes out on a charge, moving their way downfield. Playing it across the backfield there. Little Miami looking to challenge. Nice clear there by the Milford Eagles. Brought down by the Panthers. And then control again going into the Milford Eagles. Milford with a centering cross, played down by Little Miami. And then nice cross there by the Panthers, but right into the hands of Milford. Milford forward trying to thread his way through defenders, unable to keep that one under control. So Little Miami, goalkeeper, with a strong clear right to midfield. Milford working down the sideline this time under tight coverage. And it looks like that is going to be off of the Milford player for a Little Miami goal kick. Carson Cherry clearing the ball for the Panthers. Nice strong boot inside the 20-yard line. Another cross. Little Miami able to get control of the ball, but cleared away. I believe they're going to call that handball there by Little Miami and trying to get that ball returned back. So Little Miami back out with control deep in Milford territory. A little bit too handsy there by the Little Miami player. So free kick there for the Eagles. Milford looking to set things up here, playing it deep in the backfield. Milford brings that one under control. And then playing it back again. Just working it out, waiting for a set to develop. Breaks through several defenders under heavy pressure from the Panthers. Nearly breaks through the line. Good clear by the Panthers. Lots of ball movement there by the Milford Eagles. Really controlling the ball quite a bit as they are moving it around very well. And so with that, it's going to be a free kick for the Panthers. Ooh, nice attempt there to pass. Intended for Vlad Romanov, and Romanov just unable to get that one wrestled down. And so Milford wrests control, and now Little Miami trying to keep it down there in Milford territory. Nice cross just over the head in the center. Milford playing it back deep. Unable to clear it away. And that is going to be a Little Miami throw-in. Hoffman with the throw-in. Milford trying to play it down the sideline, and it's going to be out of bounds. Kicked out by the defender, and we're going to have a quick substitution. And coming in for the Panthers, Tyler Blasky. I'm sorry, wrong side of the paper there, Logan Carlson. Farnback in the backfield, near the midfield stripe. Trying to control it and control the penetration there.
Similar but different. Both John.
Hoffman with the throw in, trying to find an open Panther. Tossing it down the line, a header, bringing it into play. Several Milford defenders down there just taking it out of bounds. Tight coverage there on the short field. Hoffman with a cross, unable to be brought down. Nice play downfield, setting it up in the corner and unable to bring it under control. That was Tyler Harvey there. I'm sorry. Again, wrong side of the paper there. That was Cade Wozniak trying to get that one under control and unfortunately just not able to get it back into play. So goal kick for the Milford Eagles. Nice deep clear there by the Eagles. And it's going to quickly go back to the goalkeeper for the Panthers. Leading Wozniak. Wozniak with the ball on the left wing. Crossing it in and unable to be brought down by the Panthers. Bringing it back out. Looking for an open man. Taken away from the Panthers. And it is going to be a free kick for Milford for that trip. Just a little bit of a slide there from the blind side. Milford kind of gets the players set up. And it's going to be a centering cross deep into Panther territory. And Milford gets control of it down in the corner. And it's going to be a trip just outside of the box over there. And so it is going to be Milford free kick there from just outside the penalty box. And so Milford brings their offense downfield, getting them set up for that attempt. cleared out by the defender, by the Little Miami defender. Oof. Nice play there by Wozniak. I'm sorry, Romanoff. Romanoff making a run for it. And then Carson Williams also down there. Oof. And that's going to be Romanoff. Romanoff getting a rough shoulder there. And so now moving downfield there. Carson Williams with control of the ball. Moves it in. Romanoff back up on his feet. Long range shot there by, I believe that was Hoffman. Just sails a little bit wide right. And so it's going to be a goal kick there for the Milford Eagles. Score right now, for those of you who are watching on television, is 0-0. 25 minutes remaining in the first half of play. And so Milford with the throw in, just on the half of, just across the Little Miami half. Working it inside. Milford playing it to the backfield at the midfield stripe. Forward cross there from Milford, and then playing it back into the backfield. Working their way around the horn. Looks like Drew Farnbach might have bumped his head against the Little Miami defender there. And so going to have a quick substitution from the Milford Eagles, I think, so that Farnbach can kind of get himself reset a little bit. Looks like he got his bell rung. So with that, we do stop the clock at 23:30 remaining in the first half. Looks like you might have gotten a little bit of a bump on the nose there. So training staff attending to Farnbach. Farnbach really been controlling the tempo from the outside there for the Eagles so far in this first half of play. So we might see a little bit of a shift there as he's going to be replaced. And so coming in for him to take in his position there, I believe, is looks like Carter Hahn. So Carter Hahn and Tyler Harvey there. Again, it's going to be a quick upfield cross there for the Panthers. And unfortunately, it's going to get controlled there by the Panthers. Played back again. And takeaway by the Milford Eagles with only one offensive person downfield. They're going to switch it around to the left side. And then it's going to be back out to Smith. And Smith is going to take a long attempt there. And that is going to be a Little Miami goal kick there. So once again, it looks like that's going to be Carson Cherry again, taking the goal kick for the Panthers. Nice high arcing kick to just across midfield. And the Panthers are going to regain control of it fairly quickly, working their way down right around the 25-yard line. Panthers starting to pass it around a little bit more in the backfield, letting things develop up front. And Milford going to take that one away from them and move it downfield, and Panthers are going to get control of it, but Milford, with an opportunity to score, moves their way downfield. Going to work on a center, and then over to the left wing into Nathan Adams, and Nathan Adams attempts to set up a cross looks like he was intending to hit Charlie Gehringer, and Gehringer unable to get there in time to try and knock that one in. And so Milford with another takeaway. Coming downfield, and it's going to be Carter Hahn. Hahn is working his way down, and it's going to be bounced off, and Gehringer's going to get control over it over there on the right wing. Gehringer working his way back, giving it back to his back line there to work around until they get an opportunity to find an opening there. Working it around the horn and then back up the middle. A little bit of a short pass, but luckily for Milford, wow. Luckily for Milford, the linesman was able to come back. And then Little Miami with a body check there gives Milford a free kick right around midfield. And so coming up for that one is going to be Patterson. Patterson waiting for the offense to get set. And so a quick cross there. And easily handled there by the Panthers. As Nathan Adams was rushing in, hoping for an opportunity to get a head ball in, but unfortunately for him, ball was handled there by the Panther defender, Panther goalkeeper. All right, so Little Miami and Milford kind of trading it back and forth around midfield. Going to play it back to the goalkeeper, who's going to clear it away. And we got a high ball landing just short of midfield, and it's going to roll back to the Little Miami side and be under control of the Milford Eagles. Carter Hahn passing it over to the far right side. And it is going to be put out of bounds there. Tyler Harvey taking the throw in for the Eagles, tossing it back into the hands of James Crute. Crute waiting for the substitution to come clear. And an attempt to pass back unfortunately falls short for the Eagles, and so Little Miami will get the ball back for their throw in at the same spot there. Just shy of midfield. And Gunnar Hoffman to throw in for the Panthers. Hoffman trying to get it deep, and it's going to be headed forward. And it's going to be into the hands of Sam Holtman. And Holtman unable to get that one under control. Trying to get it over there to Vlad Romanoff on the left wing, but unable to, unfortunately, get that sequence of events to fall. And so Milford with another throw in. Okay, going to bring it back to their defensive backfield. And looks like they're going to try a forward crossing spot, and Little Miami going to intercept that one, and Little Miami working their way down and unfortunately unable to maintain control of that as Joseph McMillan was looking for an opening to pass it in there. And it's going to be a nice cross in there. Looks like that cross by Sam Holtman trying to get it there towards the center of the goal, but defended by the back line of the Eagles. So you can see Holtman there. With that, though, Little Miami does have a corner kick. So nice high arcing corner kick. Little, good opportunity for Little Miami if they can get it under control. And it's going to be unfortunately, a long kick from far outside there. And just goes wide to the left there. And so Milford with a goal kick. 17 minutes remaining in the first half of play. Score still knotted up at 0. And so we're going to rotate out, get some fresh feet out there for the Panthers. And I'll try and keep up with them as well as I can. Okay. And a nice clear there just to the far side of the midfield. And it's going to be cleared away for the Panthers by, looks like that was, I believe, Cherry. I'm not sure, though. I'll double check. Yeah, Carson Cherry there with the clear. Milford brings it in and gets it across. Little Miami with a nice clear upfield, but no offensive player there in line to accept it. And so it's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Panthers, and Milford will have a throw in there. Milford moving the ball downfield, going to bring it in and play it into their backfield. And challenge coming from the Little Miami forward. Nearly knocked away, but just not quite followed through there. And so Milford trying to get the ball down. It's going to be a nice, strong forward pass, but it's going to roll right into the hands of the Little Miami keeper. And so O'Malley's going to have a nice clear right to midfield, and Little Miami trying to get control of that one, and they are going to, and it's going to be a nice crossover there to the left-hand side into the hands of Vlad Romanoff. Romanoff still controlling it, tries to cross over, and it's going to be taken away by the Milford Eagles there at the center of the field. Crossing over to the right, intercepted by the Panthers. And it's going to be Romanoff again, kind of getting in there and disrupting that play. Moving it forward, it's going to be kicked all the way downfield into the hands of the goalkeeper, Brandon Rude. Nice crossing effort there by the Eagles, but unable to really get anybody there to control it. Centering pass for the Panthers, working their way through defenders forward. Nice ball movement there by the Panthers. Well done. And it's going to be out of bounds, unfortunately, just unable to make it up there fast enough as the Logan Rubin there comes from the midfield and tries to rescue that one to keep the ball in play on Milford's end, and unable to make it happen as Milford switches off a few players there as well, getting some fresh feet onto the field. Milford from just outside of the box with the throw in. Milford's throw in is going to come in, and no real pressure there by Little Miami. And so Milford is going to lose control of the ball, and Little Miami's going to have it, and it's going to be Vlad coming in, Romanoff coming in. He gets control of the ball, and there is going to be a direct kick from just outside of the box for the Panthers as the Milford defender played a little bit too much body on that one. And then just a trip. Okay, and so coming up for it is going to be Cherry. Cherry coming from his fullback position, and Milford with the line. And let's see if Cherry can punch this one in here. Cherry, the big boot from the backfield, so Little Miami's got a nice shot there by Cherry. Cherry from just about 25 yards out is able to punch that one through right around the wall and into the left side of the net there. So excellent work there by Cherry, as Little Miami now holding the lead as the score is 1-0 with about 12:30 remaining in the first half of play. So Little Miami holding on to this lead. We'll see how Little Miami does moving forward Milford definitely moving the ball very well, and the Panthers are trying to kind of capitalize on some of their offensive opportunities. And so that was a great one there from Cherry to put Little Miami up 1-0. And again, Little Miami down in Milford territory. Romanoff looking for an opportunity. Romanoff is going to move it to left to the right wing, try and play it around a trio of Milford defenders. And Little Miami doing a really good job of kind of controlling the flow of that ball there. And so with that, unfortunately kicked out from Little Miami, it's going to be throw in for the Eagles. Nearly taken away by Panthers. Played into the backfield by the Eagles. So Little Miami with this takeaway. Looking for an opportunity. No man on the outside. He's going to try crossing it over to the left. And it's going to be out of bounds off of Milford. Just outside of the box there for the Panthers throwing. Panthers rotating through some fresh legs there. Wozniak coming back out. And Noah Ross coming in as well. Okay. Playing it back. Little Miami looking for an opportunity. Going to put it in the box. And unfortunately not a Little Miami offensive player close enough to make an opportunity out of that one. Milford with control of the ball, moving their way forward. Milford under some pressure from Little Miami. Not able to move it down. First 10 minutes of the half really was kind of controlled a lot. Ball was controlled a lot by the Milford Eagles, and now Little Miami with that opportunity. Wozniak down deep. I'm sorry, that's not Wozniak, that's Romanoff. Romanoff was down deep there to receive the ball for the Panthers, and so now the Panthers just right around the 15-yard line there. And it's going to be Romanoff throwing this one in. Little Miami gets set up. Romanoff with a high rainbow pass. Going to be punched out there by the defender. And another attempt from way out. Bounces off the upright of the football field goal post. So no opportunity there for the Panthers to get it back in. So it's going to be a goal kick for the Milford Eagles. Milford's keeper. The nice deep kick right out to the midfield stripe. Little Miami disrupting their forward momentum a little bit and gaining control of it. And just nobody there on the right side for the Panthers to capitalize on that loose ball opportunity. Milford moving it downfield. They have two offensive players moving forward, and now Little Miami with a takeaway. Got an opportunity to break through. Moving forward. Nobody in his way. He's looking for an opportunity. Oh, and unfortunately, excellent ball control, excellent ball movement there for the Panthers. That was Caleb Lance controlling the ball, I believe. Powerful clear there by the Milford goalkeeper. And it's going to be saved from going out of bounds by the Panthers. And they're going to kick it back there. And a good clear there by the Panthers in a dangerous situation as Milford really close to getting the control of that ball inside the box. And that's going to be a turnover there. Hoffman coming back into the game. Hoffman with a nice throw in. And it looks like we're going to have a hold there against the Little Miami Panthers, and so it's going to be a free kick for the Milford Eagles. Just on the Little Miami side of the midfield stripe. As they both try to, as Milford tries to get the set going. Milford breaks out of the set. Nice pass there into the box, but nobody able to get control of it. But Milford does maintain control of the ball and keeps it down on that end of the field there. Another crossing pass for the Eagles. And a turnaround bounces off the top bar. And it's going to be kicked out of bounds by a Panther defender over the top of the bar. So that was an excellent shot, but unfortunately for Milford, just not a good goal opportunity there as it bounced off the top bar, but that will present them with a corner kick. And taking the corner kick is Carter Hahn. Hahn is going to bring the ball, excellent cross there. And Little Miami still trying to clear it away, but Milford muscling their way in, getting it cross to the center. Little Miami with a powerful clear onto the Milford side of the field. And it's going to be played back to the keeper, or attempted to be played back to the keeper, challenged by the Panthers there. And so Little Miami again trying to keep it down on Milford end. And so it comes back to midfield, and Milford with control of it. Going to bounce off of Gunnar Hoffman, who's going to turn around and clear it back out, but it comes right back in. And Hoffman with a nice play up, unfortunately just not able to be received by a Panther forward. So Eagles with that excellent ball movement we saw in the first 10-15 minutes of play. Attempted cross by the Eagles is going to be nearly intercepted by the Panthers, played back into the backfield and working its way around to the goalkeeper. And it's going to be kicked out of bounds, intended for the defender, Jackson Savage over there on the right side, and unfortunately the keeper just off target kicked it out of bounds. So Little Miami going to have a throw in there right at the top of the box. I'm sorry, no, right in the middle of the box it looks like. And so Little Miami running their set there. Got one man at the corner of the goal, and now they've got some motion out in front. Oh, nice header attempt, but unfortunately that header just goes right over the top of the crossbar. And so Little Miami with a little bit of a missed opportunity there. Going to be cleared out by the Eagles on that goal kick. Okay. Little Miami able to take that one away. Challenge coming from the Eagles. Played up to midfield. Oh, nearly a really extraordinary play. Nearly, I should say. As it looked like Romanov was going to try and do kind of a flying bicycle. It's so interesting there. And so ball is now in deep in Milford territory. And it's going to be a throw-in around the middle of the box for the Panthers. And again, they've got their throw-in set running, and we've got motion, and it's going to be a little bit slipped out of the throw-in's hands, and it's going to lose control and roll out of bounds. So Milford, again, trying to move up. We've got just under 3 minutes left, and with that, the Milford forward unable to catch up with that intended pass. And the Little Miami goalkeeper, O'Malley, is clearing it away to midfield. And Little Miami again trying to get this ball back on the ground. And so finally able to do so, but as soon as they do, it is losing control of it. Hoffman able to keep it down, moves it up, and he's going to move it into the hands of Romanoff, and he is going to kick it out of bounds. And so Hoffman trying to control that one. It's going to be a cross there. Unfortunately, a little bit too strong on that cross there. As it looks like, I believe that was Romanoff trying to get that cross. Strong clear there. Going to be moved forward. And it's going to be controlled. Ooh, it's going to be controlled. It is going to be controlled by the Panthers, or by the... And it is going to be a yellow card for Gunnar Hoffman, as they're going to claim that he undercut the defender, or undercut the forward, and ended up knocking him down. Some disagreement here, of course, from the fans, as there always is. Hoffman with a little bit too much of a hip check there, and the ball is going to be set up very nicely towards the center of the box for the Milford Eagles. And so they run their set very similar to how they would for a corner kick. Just waiting for motion. And so Milford, the centering cross, is going to put it deep, and it's going to roll back in, and still just playing right around inside the box there. And it's going to be Romanoff who intercepts that release. Romanoff crossing, and just a little bit too strong for the Panthers, as Cooper Schur trying to catch up to it, unable to do so, and so it will be a Milford throw-in. Milford soft throw-in, keeping it in their backfield, working it around, and a strong clear across midfield. Going to be headed over the defenders and kicked out of bounds by the Panthers, and so Milford with a throw-in near the top of the box. The Milford offense getting set up for this throw-in. And it's going to be a high and deep throw-in headed out by the Panther defenders. And it's going to be Romanoff coming back to get it. And Romanoff breaking free. Romanoff down the side, trying to work his way along the edge. And unfortunately loses control of the ball and knocks it out there. And that is going to be halftime. And so your score at halftime, your Little Miami Panthers leading the visiting Milford Eagles by a score of 1-0. Both sides playing a very solid ball control game here. So we'll be back in about 20 minutes for the second half of play here on ICRC-TV and WLMH Radio, coming to you out of Mara, Ohio. So everybody...
Item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Freestone Mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Himself inside the tent. Touchdown, Marymount.
From the top of the key, Anna Habra ties the score.
I am so glad you ladies are here. You each have your own rooms.
Thank you. Is it okay to call you Mom?
Of course you can.
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Come on! Go, Diane! Yeah, keep it going! Yeah! Go, honey!
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Throw that ball, Diane! Woo! You got this!
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick, and if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
All right, I'm in the house.
Okay, what do you see?
Nothing yet. Hold on. I think I just heard something. I'm heading upstairs.
Okay, I am almost there.
I'm in the bedroom.
Okay.
Oh, shit. It's not here.
What?
The gun's not here.
What do you mean? Where is it?
Cameron? Are you in there? Open the door. Cam! Come on, Cameron.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. That I know what you're going through. I know things aren't easy, but you still show up. I wonder if you know that we can get help. That we don't have to go through this alone. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
Hey, boss. Okay?
I said I'm fine.
Put me to bed, see you in the morning. With the frosted Superman, but it wasn't on it. And we lost it.
You can talk to me.
It's been really hard for me.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way. My kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
You know you don't have to wear your PT gear anymore, right?
It's comfortable.
So how's civilian life treating you?
It's fine.
When I got out, I didn't want to admit that there was anything wrong because I felt like a failure. And then I realized, like, there's nothing to be ashamed of. So I started talking to someone. Maybe you are fine, but if you're not, it's okay.
Thank you.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Mason.
I
Thank you.
A place to make my own, a place that I call home, this place that I call home.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Yes. I do my best reaching out to my brothers and sisters in arms.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
Most of us, we're not gonna admit that we need to help.
You don't have someone to kind of help you guide those thoughts. It can be really bad.
It's just a beautiful space when someone can trust you and say, listen, I need help.
All right, our first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Freeze-On Mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Brings it himself inside the tent. Touchdown, Marymount.
From the top of the key, Anna Habra ties the score.
What was the final score of your game?
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
That's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick, and if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
You need some help?
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive,
ZWX.
You're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of play here at Little Miami Panther Field, as the home Little Miami Panthers are taking on the visiting Milford Eagles. The first half score at about the 22nd minute, I believe. The Little Miami Panthers able to put one in the net. Carson Cherry with a score on a direct kick. And we do have one yellow card handed out to the Panther defense, Gunnar Hoffman, in about the 39th minute of play. And so Little Miami with the lead here to start off the second half. Both of these teams fairly evenly matched. Milford has shown exceptional skill in the first half, controlling the flow of the ball, and a lot of ball control there. And that quick down play goes immediately into the hands of the goalkeeper for the Eagles with a strong clear about 15 yards deep into Panther territory. Panthers trying to clear this one out. Cleared away by Cherry. And looks like it's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Eagles. Panther throw in, waiting for the offense to get their way downfield. Throw in's going to come to the middle of the field, and it's going to be cleared away, but controlled by the Panthers. And kicked down and well right of the goal. And so it will be a goal kick for the Milford Eagles. Milford trying to cross and play through the backfield. Unable to maintain control of the ball. And ball's going to be cleared away. And so Milford with the throw in. Deep in their own territory. Crossing over to the left side. Working it back around the horn. Cleared to midfield and taken away by the Panthers and brought downfield. Romanoff controlling the ball. Going to cross in, and it's going to be taken away by the Eagles. Eagles looking for an opportunity to clear this one out. Work it to the outside. Still deep in their own territory, trying to get away from their end of the field. Milford crossing left to right. Dropping it back for redistribution here. Milford with one offensive player deep in the center and trying a breakaway, but unable to lock it in. Kicked out of bounds by the Panthers. Throw in for the Eagles. Cross, and again, working the sideline there. Back to the center, intercepted there by the Panthers. Trying to stretch, gets it up to Romanoff. Romanoff works his way downfield, but it is going to be knocked out of bounds by the Eagles, and so Panthers will have a throw in deep in Eagle territory. And so coming up from his defensive position, Hoffman. Hoffman taking a long run at this one. And it's going to be a nice throw right to the middle. Comes back out to Hoffman. Hoffman's going to set up a nice cross. Ooh, and it's going to be nabbed there by the goalkeeper for the Eagles. Quickly cleared away. No defender on, or no offense on that side of the field for the Eagles. So the Panthers will regain control, but then hand it right back to the Eagles. It's going to be a deep kick. Trying to get it back down on the Panther end into the hands of the goalkeeper. And so the goalkeeper going to clear just past midfield. Panther with control of the ball in Milford territory. And the ball is just being played from head to head. And so as you can see on that one, it was an excellent try there by Little Miami's Romanoff, but grabbed right out of the air there by the goalkeeper for Milford. Milford brings the ball back into the play, tightly covered by the Panthers. Going to play it back to the defense. And it's going to be centered and played back out. And so Milford with a host in Panther territory, bringing up their defense all the way to midfield stripe. And Panthers going to try and play that one forward, and it's going to roll right into the box and into the hands of the Eagles goalkeeper. Eagles looking to play this one up, and it's going to be lost control there right around midfield. So the Panthers will have the throw in here. Cherry's going to come up to take that one for the Panthers. Going to try and head it forward into Romanoff. And it's going to be off of Romanoff's arm, so that's going to be a free kick for the Eagles. Eagles going to play that one back to the keeper. He tries to redistribute, and Panther offense there trying to intercept as well. All the way across field, working again around the horn. Going to be a very, very strong forward pass for the Eagles, and unfortunately unable to secure that one, and it's going to go out of bounds on the end line, and that will be a Panther goal kick. So a nice forward pass there by the Eagles, but just a little bit too hard there. So Cherry to clear this one out on the goal kick. A little low there, and return back to Panther territory. And unfortunately, Romanoff unable to get that one forward to another player. And a nice block there by the Panther defender as Milford's forward there was able to get control of that ball deep in Panther territory, and that was Charlie Garinger. Had a shot at it, and it was just punched out there. That was going straight on, but Panther defender O'Malley is able to knock that one out of play, and now it's going to be a corner kick for the Milford Eagles. Milford Eagles getting their set ready. And they've got motion. Going to be knocked out by the Panthers. And then wrestled back by the Eagles, and a shot on goal there from way outside by Diego Gonzalez there. Cleared away across midfield. And Gonzalez works his way back quickly into his defensive position. Panthers take that one away. And then it's taken right back away from them. Okay, playing it back to the goalie. Using the goalie as another man in that rotation to work it around and try to redistribute and wait for players to come clear downfield.
Great job, Kate.
Panthers looking for an opportunity to take a shot, and one is just a little bit off the mark on the left-hand side there. Just shy of that opportunity there. Looks like the attempt there was by Harvey, I believe. So goal kick there for Milford. Milford offense able to get the ball under control. Working his way towards the center and crossing it back to the left. Big forward cross, and it's going to roll out of the end line, and it's going to be a Panther goal kick there. So Cherry going to set this one up with a goal kick and work his way. And Panther offense going to work their way just across midfield. Cherry, nice boot there to just across, and it's headed forward. And Panthers regain control of it, although there is a swarm. Gonzalez all over the Panther player. And right along the sidelines there, and let's see who they call it for. It's going to be called for the Milford Eagles, so Milford with a throw-in. Going to work it back to their defense to try and get some openings downfield. Strong crossfield pass. Nobody there to receive it. So Little Miami with the throw-in. Score is still 1-0. We just broke the half-hour mark, and so it's 29 minutes remaining in the second half of play. Cherry works his way forward. Little Miami defense right near midfield, working a strong offensive presence there. Milford working their way across field. And it's going to be kicked out of bounds by Milford. Little Miami with a throw in. Gunnar Hoffman going to work his way forward. Nice long. And then it's going to be headed into the center and crossed for the Milford Eagles. Milford Eagles trying to make a fast break opportunity here. Going to pass it to the left. Looking at it, looking for a shot, and it's going to be knocked down by the Panther goalkeeper. That was another opportunity there by Charlie Geringer. Geringer able to move that one down, and he nearly gets a shot there, but the Panther goalkeeper just slaps that one down, and it's a corner kick for the Milford Eagles. Waiting for the set to develop. And they've got motion. Centered and played out by the Panthers. Now there's a scrum for the ball there. And it's going to be cleared away by the Panthers. And so the Milford defender playing his way deeper and deeper back, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Panthers just outside, just at the edge of the box there. And so it's going to be an Eagles throw in there. And Eagles try and work it in, and Panthers going to take that one away, trying to get out of that pressure over there on that side of the field. And then work his way across field. For the Panthers is Noah Ross. Ross is able to try and get that one centered, and it's going to get into the hands, the feet of Sam Holdman. And then it's going to be cleared away by the Eagles defense. Cherry with a long downfield kick. It's going to go out of bounds at just short of midfield. And so the Eagles throw in to their defense. Okay, and the Eagles, long pass there, right into the head of Cherry. And then you've got Gonzalez working it away for the Eagles. Tight coverage there by the Panthers, trying to get the strip there. Cleared away towards the sideline there. And it's going to be back down into Milford territory. Gonzalez again tightly covered. And Gunnar Hoffman coming forward. Gunnar Hoffman with control of the ball down at the end of down by the end. Gunnar Hoffman looking for an opportunity to cross in, and unfortunately going to go a little bit behind the goal. And it is going to be a goal kick there. So nice try there by Gunnar Hoffman trying to work his way down. We do have a player down, Milford player down there in the corner. And And so they're calling for training staff. And so at 25 minutes, just a reminder, your score right now is 1-0. Little Miami leading this game. We have about 25 minutes left of play. The Milford defender there, a little shaken up on that one. It looks like they've sent on his replacement. And so he's going to try and stretch out a little bit and should return to play, I'm sure, on the next opportunity, next substitution here. And so Milford with control of the ball, getting ready to put it back into play. And that's going to be Brandon Rude. Rude with a nice deep kick just across midfield. Controlled by Charlie Geringer. And Geringer going to be under a little bit of pressure there. And Geringer loses control of the ball, but Geringer gets the ball back. Working against two different Panther defenders. Milford going to bring it in, work it forward, and it's going to be kicked out by the Panther defense. Another throw in, and the Milford Eagles with a strong forward defense. Actually, on the Little Miami, first defender is on the Little Miami side of the midfield, and that is going to be a corner kick for the Milford Eagles. And so comes in, and it is going to be a Panther. I'm not sure they initially he suggested that it was going to be Panthers. Now it's Eagles. Okay, so yes, it is going to be an Eagle throw in. And that's going to be an attempt there to put it into the box for the Eagles. Little Miami looking for an opportunity to take it away. Gonzalez taking it away from Miami. Taken away from him there. And the Eagles just with some pretty good, solid ball control here. And it's going to be moved upfield, and it's going to be taken away by the Eagles. And it looks like they're going to they are going to call a foul against the Eagles for holding, essentially pulling on the shirt of the Panther player. So the Panthers are going to send a host of their players forward, and that's going to be a high, deep kick by Cherry to just outside of the Eagles' box, and the Eagles going to try and come back as there are only three defenders to get through. And so quick return there. Just threading his way through the Panther defenders. And that was Carter Hahn for the Eagles. And Hahn forces another corner kick for the Eagles. So both sides getting a little bit more aggressive on their offensive play. As again, almost all but three of the defenders are in the box right now. And it's going to be played out. Knocked out by the Panthers on a head ball. Milford wrests control back. Working into the box. And it's going to be... I think they're going to probably call that a trip against Little Miami, and that'll be a direct kick right there. Yeah, they're going to call that a trip there, and they're going to call that one against Noah Ross, but I do not believe they're going to ticket him with that one. So, but a free kick from deep in Panther territory. High centering pass from the Eagles, and it's going to go from one side to the other. And so it's going to be a throw in by the Milford Eagles on the opposite side. And so they're probably going to run the same set just from the opposite side. And it's going to be another one of those long centering passes. Panthers trying to clear that one out, and Panthers with an opportunity. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Looks like the Eagle defender was trying to get that one moved forward and keep it in play, but unfortunately just a little bit too far away from his partner over there on the other side. So Little Miami with control of the ball on the throw-in. Going to be Hoffman throwing it in. Hoffman looking down. Looks like we're waiting for substitutions. Hoffman's throw-in comes, and Little Miami maintains control of that ball, and it's going to stay in play. Taken away by the Eagles in the corner. Played back out. Gonzalez with a strong clear up to midfield. And Little Miami going to knock it out just on the opposite side of the midfield. And Milford with not very many players down here at this point to do any kind of a quick pass and go. And so Milford going to inbounds the play to, was intended for Gonzalez, I believe, but taken away. And it's going to be a crossing shot directly into the hands of the Milford goalkeeper. Some of the Little Miami players getting a little gassed, as this has been a fairly fast-paced game here. And so the goalkeeper controls that ball as Milford comes charging in, looking for a clearing opportunity. It's going to be cleared to about midfield and headed forward beyond that. Okay, ooh. Attempted cross, just kind of lost his footing on it a little bit. And so Little Miami trying to get the ball back, but Little Miami with control. Going to move it back and try to move it forward there. And it's going to go forward, but it's going to get out of bounds. Actually, no. It looks like they're going to call that foul against the Milford Eagles. And that was Nathan Adams just shouldering away the Panther defender. And so right from midfield, Cherry, who we know has got a monster leg, is going to take this free kick for the Panthers, who are just at the top of the box there, waiting for it. Cherry's kick, nice rainbow. And then a header crossed into the middle, but no Panther offensive player there in range of that. And so Milford going to clear that one away. Little Miami going to stop that forward momentum of the Eagles by kicking it out of bounds there. Now waiting for a substitute. So it'll be a short pause here in the play. About 16:50 remaining in the contest. 1-0. Little Miami leading this contest so far. And the inbounds pass is going to come into Milford, and Milford going to try and get out of their own territory and get into Little Miami. Cross goes over to the left side, still in the backfield, and it's going to be a strong forward kick, and it's going to be grabbed right at the top of the box by the Panther goalkeeper O'Malley. Nice kick by O'Malley to just inside Eagle territory, and kicked out of bounds there. And so Panthers still waiting for their offense to come downfield. Little Miami playing pretty strong forward position there, as the nearest defender is actually inside the half mark. Okay, Romanoff brings that one back, and it's going to be taken away by the Eagles. And so it's going to be a throw in for the Eagles deep in their own territory. Gonzalez trying to clear it away. Gonzalez plays it forward, then back, and then a big clear. And Hoffman trying to get this one away and back into Milford territory. And the Milford goalkeeper is going to grab it right at the top of the box. And Panther offense keeping some pressure on as the Milford goalkeeper has been doing some tosses. And so we're going to have a card, and they are going to card Charlie Gehring, as Gehring with a shove in the back against the defender, and he's going to trip up Cherry there. And so second card for the match, as we had Gunnar Hoffman in the first half, and now we've got Charlie Gehring for Milford in the second half. So we've got two players that have been booked so far. Under 15 minutes remaining in this contest. Cherry with an excellent clear deep into Milford territory, and unfortunately right into the hands of the Milford goalkeeper. And they're going to bring it forward to right around the half mark, and Little Miami is going to get control of it again, and they're going to call an offsides against the Panthers, and it's going to be quickly played by the Eagles. And it's going to be moved forward. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Panthers there. So Milford near midfield. You got two offensive players there right at the stripe, trying to get it forward. Knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. Just moving it up a couple of yards at a time is Milford. And that is going to go off of. Sorry about that. Looks like they were trying to play it forward too quickly, and the referee wasn't quite ready yet. So the referee is letting the substitution go on. And so looks like Romanoff is going to come off and be replaced by Sam Holtman in that forward position, because Romanoff probably a little gassed as he's been running quite a bit in the second half. Panthers going to play it forward, just heading it forward and then taking it away from, and Panthers have got control of it deep, and it's going to be a long-range attempt there by the Panthers, and that is going to be, unfortunately, wide to the left, and that was Max Holtman with that long attempt. And so it's a goal kick for the Milford Eagles. Goal kick is going to come just past the midfield stripe. And now it's going to end up rolling out of bounds, and the Panthers will have the throw in there. Panther defense staying pretty deep here. And unfortunately, turning it right back over to the Eagles. And it's going to be controlled there and attempted centering pass, but overrun by the offense of the Eagles. The Eagles offensive player there really showing some excellent handling skills, trying to work around the Panther defenders. That's going to be Liam Kegley. And inbounds pass into the center. And that's going to be Carter Hahn again, who's going to play it back to midfield. Carter Hahn now bringing it forward, trying to work his way through the Panther defenders. Hahn looking for an opening. He's going to pass it forward, and it's going to be knocked down, unfortunately. And that one bounced up and smacked the Panther fullback in the hand. I believe that was 17. That was Max Holtman there. And just bounced right up and hit him right on the arm. So handball, direct kick there for. Okay, and that's going to be a direct kick for the Eagles. And this is how Little Miami scored in the first half. So Little Miami, hope the goalkeeper's got the magic touch here. And that was a nice attempt there as the offensive player came in, intercepted that pass, and just tried to dink it around the defense, but the goalkeeper ready for it and is able to get it under control and move it forward there. And so Panthers get the takeaway at midfield. Panthers with an opportunity to move it forward. Okay, taken away by the Eagles there. The battle of the 17s at midfield. And it's going to be a quick forward pass for the Eagles with a number of offensive players there down on that end of the field. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds. And I think that's going to be Panther direct kicked, as they're going to call a shove off there by the Eagles. So Cherry to clear this one for the Panthers. And it's going to be headed back to midfield by the Eagles, but then controlled by the Panthers again. And it's going to be deep into Eagles territory. High fly ball there. And it's going to be wrangled down and moved forward. And the Eagles offensive player takes a shot and makes the goal there. Pretty good play there by the Eagle, as it was Liam Kegley. And Liam Kegley with a left foot from just outside of the box with 9 minutes remaining in the contest here. And so we are knotted up at 1-1. And that was just a nice kick there by Kegley. Kegley's able to break free and just beats a couple of defenders and knocks that one in. And so we're going to go ahead and Little Miami with the kickoff. 9 minutes to gain back the lead or protect the tie. And so waiting for this kickoff. Going to be moved upfield. And again, Eagles are going to get back at midfield. Okay, not facing a lot of challenges from the Panthers. And we have a nice challenge there, and Romanoff is going to work his way over to the left side. And Gonzalez is going to be chasing him, but unfortunately Romanoff unable to maintain control and moves that one out of bounds. And so it's going to be a Eagle throw in there. Eagle going to toss it back to the defense, and it's going to be cleared out. And Little Miami able to intercept that one. And it's going to be a long attempt, and it's going to be high and long. And so it's actually going to be off the foot of the Eagles, and so it's going to be a Little Miami corner kick. Little Miami playing forward quite a bit. Going to be a nice centering pass, and it's going to be grabbed by the defender, or by the goalkeeper. And it's going to come out of bounds and back in. And so goalkeeper looking to clear this one out. And Gunnar Hoffman again. Oh, nearly had control of that ball. Attempted centering pass there. It's going to go out. Knocked out of the back line there by the Eagles. Just a little bit too fast on that, too fast and far on that pass. And so Cherry to clear this one from the goal kick. 7.5 minutes remaining. Cherry going to clear it off to the left side. Panthers going to move it forward, and it's going to go a little bit too far for Romanoff to get it back under control. And so Eagles looking to bring this one in. Bring it to the center of the field. Controlled by the Eagles and move to the left side. And a nice pass there into the center of the field. Blocked by the defense for the Panthers and moved forward. And the Panthers now trying to get this one moving forward. And it's going to be into the hands of Romanoff, unfortunately, just unable to turn the corner on that one and knocks it out of bounds. Okay. We've got Blanton coming in his forward position there. I'm sorry. And then we've also got Caleb Luntz playing the forward position for the Panthers. Kind of guarding against that backwards pass. And it's going to be worked over to the left wing by the Eagles. Doing a little give and go. Brought down deep into Panther territory. Wrangled around. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds there by the Panther defense. But that will be, I believe that is going to be a corner kick for the Eagles. So Eagles playing very far forward. Their goalkeep is just about 15 yards off the midfield stripe. Panthers trying to get this one under control and take a little bit too long and give the Eagles an opportunity to kind of reset. And so Little Miami trying to wrestle the ball back from the Eagles. And it's going to be played back and centered right into the hands of the Little Miami goalkeeper. Little Miami with two players at the midfield. One of whom is Romanoff. Okay, and it's going to be played back. And it's going to be Gunnar Hoffman with a nice centering pass. And it's going to be, cleared away by the Milford defense. And coming back up, it's going to be Noah Ross. Noah Ross trying to control. And then it's going to be into the hands of Gonzalez. Gonzalez giving it forward to an opportunity. And it's going to be Liam Kegley, who had that nice lefty in just a short while ago. And it's going to clear it back up into Gonzalez. And Gonzalez going to do give and go. Taken away by the Panthers and looking for fast break opportunities. Panthers have got to make this one happen. Romanoff working his way inside. Slows things down, allowing the defense to come back and reset. Going to cross over to the right side. And it's going to be a centering pass. And it's going to be headed out of the box by the Milford defense. But Hoffman able to secure that ball again. And it's going to come. And they are going to call that one offsides against the Panthers. And so Milford, again, going to be clearing it way deep. And it's going to be, again, number 21, Liam Kegley. Kegley brings it back. And then it's going to be centered. And then out of bounds off the Panthers. So Eagles going to have control of the ball. deep in Panther territory, and there is going to be a substitution. Gonzalez going to come off for a minute. He has been playing quite a bit, and he has been really ranging the field the whole game, and so Eagles looking for an opportunity to score and go up. Just about 2 minutes remaining in the contest. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Panthers, and it's going to be throw in for the Eagles. And Eagles trying to make something happen in these closing minutes. It's going to be cleared out by the Panthers. Still waiting, and it's going to be a shove off. And that is going to go against the Panthers, so it's going to be a direct kick there. Shove off's going to go against Noah Ross. And so it is going to be Nathan Adams taking it from about the 35-yard line, looking for an opportunity to put this one in or to get an assist from the defense or from the offensive forwards there. It's going to be a rainbow up there, and just a missed kick there. And so 1 minute remaining. Ball is knocked out of bounds, called off the Panthers. Going to be thrown to the center of the field. Milford with a strong push in this closing minute, just about 45 seconds remaining. And so the Panthers trying to get this thing forward. And they do. Just across midfield. And it's going to roll out of bounds, unfortunately. And that's going to be Milford's ball. 25 seconds remaining in play. And so Little Miami running out of seconds here. Cleared out. Cleared forward. And it's going to be out of bounds. And we've got less than 10 seconds remaining. And this one is going to finish up as a tie, ladies and gentlemen. Score after 80 minutes of play is Little Miami 1 and the Milford Eagles 1. Little Miami scoring in the first half of play, and then Milford scoring with about 12 minutes of gameplay remaining in the half. And so I'd like to thank you for tuning in to WLMH Radio, ICRC-TV Sports. It has been my pleasure this evening to talk with you about this match. Take care, ladies and gentlemen. God bless. We'll see you back at Little Miami for football in about 2 weeks.